Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World 2. Another guitar lesson today, another monster metal riff. In fact, it has the title Heavy Metal, if you can believe that or not. This is a Blue Öyster Cult song, so to celebrate the fact it's a Blue Öyster Cult song, I'm using a blue guitar. More on that on my main channel later. So this is from 1981's Fire of Unknown Origin. There's not a lot in this. There's sort of one main riff, there's a chorus, and then there's a bridge. So I will show you that today. As ever, the expectation level here is I'm simply showing you how I think this song goes. I'm not saying this is how it is played, but this is how I would play it should I be asked to turn up at rehearsal and say, Dunsy, could you play guitar on Heavy Metal by Blue Öyster Cult? This is what I would play. So let's go on with the lesson. I will play the main riff first. So this is how I hear it. Now the first time the run-up sounds different to me than every other time in the song. The first time it sounds like there's 3 chords, thereafter it sounds like there's 2. So the first time it is, I think, G, G sharp, A. So it's 3 of E, 5 of A, up to 4 of E, 6 of A, 5 of E, 7 of A. So I think it does it 3 the very first time. And then you hit that A chord again. And then there's a sliding riff. It sounds like he's sliding in to the 7th fret of the A string. And then over to 7 of D. Now I watched somebody else playing it, doing a cover, and you can do it with the, because you're just outlining an A chord, but it sounds to me like there's a slide going on there. And then we play 5 of D, back to 7 of A, 3 of A, and then the open D and G strings. So that part. Maybe some palm muting as well. So the whole thing slowly. So the first one has 3 chords. Second one and the rest of the song only has 2, just goes straight from the G to the A. So that's how it sounds to me. I will change the camera angle. So the first one, 3, 4, 5, and that's only the very first one. Hit the A chord again, slide into 7 of A. Slide into 7 of A, over to 7 of D. 5D, 7A, 3A, D and G strings open. Slowly. Now thereafter it's just 2, just G to A. Now when we get into the verse, it just slides between the G chord and the A chord. It just goes between those 2 chords, that's all it seems to do. And then we get back into the main riff, which the main riff is also the chorus riff. And then then back to the verse again. And then back to another chorus. And then we get to the only other part of the song is like a middle eight, and it's just stabs on a D chord, an A chord, and then an E. Well, it goes kind of like this. So that's like a D power chord, 5 of A, 7 of D. Down to an A chord. Back to the D. Back to A. And it does that quite a lot of times, I'm not entirely sure how many, probably about, I don't know, 16 or something. And then it goes, next time it goes back to the D at the very end of that sequence. As ever, listen to the song and that will guide you on how it goes. And back to the main sort of riff again. And that is all the parts of heavy metal, the black and silver. Maybe I said silver and black earlier, but obviously I meant black and silver. There's not a lot in it, great tune. Now, I don't know what type of guitar sound Buck's going for in this, but it's like screaming, wailing feedback all the time. I'm not sure if he's playing through like a big muff or something like that, through a Marshall stack, everything down, but there's tons of feedback, which is really quite difficult to do in my room with a Kemper set, a Dirty Shirley setting. But there you go, folks, that's how I would play heavy metal, the black and silver, from Blue Öyster Cult's 1981 album Fire of Unknown Origin, played on a blue guitar, which, in case you're wondering, it's, you know what I mean, is what is. As ever, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World 2, just for now.